Oh, meow, the meow, 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 cats meow. I've returned to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2. And just the luckiest time, I come back and it is time for... What the? Hidden compartment. What you? I'll take it. That must have been the hidden compartment he was talking about. That, what's this called? The guy that said it was his ship. Now it's time to go talk to people.
I am able to serve. If we enter battle, I will fight and die alongside you.
It's the talking episodes. Probably 2 episodes, because there's a lot of people to talk to now.
I have not heard that question in some time. My flesh is healed, if that's the answer you seek. I know. And I fear that others will see the mercy in your actions, and in my survival, and use it as a weapon to do you greater harm. I felt you, heard you through the Force. It was like a sound at the edge of hearing. And when I heard it, I found I could not ignore it.
Ah, who sent you?
I serve my master. I am an emissary, a scout. My master was aware of a disturbance in the Force, but was unaware of its nature, of you. The disturbance is not something one feels from a living thing. There is little my master does not know. And that you eluded his sight for so long is significant. But I do not know why. You cannot. His vessel roams the borders of known space, and even I do not know where he travels. Until he calls for me. Even if I could lead you to my master, I cannot permit you to find him. Until you are ready. If I bring you before my master, untested, without your potential realized, then you will be lost to me. It would be as if one brought fire to a paradise valley, shattered a cavern of rare crystal, or blinded a painter. I cannot, I will not. I would die first and glad now that I have found you.
Interesting.
You will meet my master, and when you stand before him and realize what you face, you must be prepared. There's a greatness in you. A greatness that does not stem from the Force. It stems from who you are. And if my master does not understand you, cannot see you, then perhaps there is hope for us all. There is much I see my master cannot. I fear it is because of my nature. My people spend their lives seeing the galaxy, the energy streaming off stars, the growth of life, all things touched by the Force. It is not a subject which I have spoken of.
Oh, I got influence already.
It was not a thing done with machines or weapons. The Force is far more terrible, and it touches more lives than any machine can hope to slay. For everyone that feels the Force, strongly, deeply, each one feels and perceives it in their own way. You have strengths, whether you know it or not. His power is great, and it comes from hunger. He is a wound in the Force, and those who feel the Force strongly are beacons to his hunger. My people...
Sorry if I'm skipping these, but...
My planet would have been attacked in time. It was inevitable. The Jedi, the last council of the Jedi, came to our world to meet in secret. They succeeded, but only in bringing him from the outer regions. And Kotor and my people died, and the Jedi died. And there was no one left, only me. They hoped to see the threat that had been stalking them, and they did. But he cannot deny his hunger for long. And any gathering of Jedi is something he... And now that the Jedi are vanishing, I do not know what will happen. Perhaps he will grow strong enough to eradicate all life, merely with his presence. I will answer what I can. It is not a...
Oh.
I will answer... I'm not familiar with the place you speak of. My master has not entered Republic space for some... But there are others who may move more freely, who may have been responsible for such an act. There are many factions within the Sith, all seeking to take what little remains in the... Where one moves, it is not always known to the others. But their purpose is the same. They believe you are the last of the Jedi, and their hatred of the Jedi unites them. All their... I will answer... My people once had the power to perceive. That sight may manifest itself in many ways. And at times, my sight has been damaged. What I have taught you, it is not... My master, when he showed me my world, showed it to me as it is. But after traveling...
Oh, I remember that. Oh, okay, you gotta go in first
there was
person.
A gift in it, hidden beneath the pain. Only when one suffers do certain truths become evident, both of the galaxy and of the self. And I... Forgive me, but before you go, I must ask. Why do you do this? Why do you seek to help me? Teach me. You must not do this. I cannot allow you to weaken yourself for...
Oh, stop it. It's
So
not
you say.
weakness.
But it is not something... I remember little of my homeworld before I entered my master's service. It is not as it... Very well. Perhaps we shall speak more of this at another time.
Look, I gained influence more from Visas. Awesome. Now I go talk to Beadur. So we're just gonna move around the ship here and talk to every... Oh, he's pretty weak.
Yes, General?
Never mind. Okay, Okay, interesting. So I guess, boom, boom. Is there anyone in the med bay? No. Cargo hold is the handmaiden again. Yep, she's...
Yes? Very well. I think you are... For this we will keep the etiquette of the last duel, but we shall add any melee weapon you choose to the ritual, with the exception of the Jedi weapon, the saber. Vibroblade, Bothan stun stick, force pipe. Then let us begin.
I'm not even gonna use that. I'm not even gonna use it. I'm gonna flip her pancakes. She's such a weak opponent. I still have the... Oh, man.
You fought well indeed. You have caught the principles of the style by watching... Yes? I do not think you are ready. It is the way of the Ichani to be able to read their opponents, to know where an opponent is going to strike before it connects, and to... Ichani battles are fought several minutes in advance. In many ways, it is much like the game of Dejarik, played in the court. The most advanced among the Ichani are able to predict the course of battles by months, and the most revered are said to be able to predict the path of wars.
Wars,
Only
eh?
Revan ever demonstrated such skill in war, and even at... You are already doing... If you do not know you are doing it, then training will make you a... Come, as we fight more, I will... You are doing better. At first I was afraid that your awareness of your own ability might ruin it, but that is not the... You learn quick. Perhaps it is your connection to the Force that allows such... Now you fight as an Ichani war... Yes? I do not... You may have... I am training that, and I had...
Okay, so that's Handmaiden's... The extent of Handmaiden's conversation. Kreia, she's gonna talk my ear off like usual.
Ah, you are here. You felt it, did you not?
No.
The time to hide your presence is coming to a close, and you will need to increase your training.
Yes.
You are ready. Your training must increase, and there are higher mysteries you must learn. But only you must know the path.
Oh, this is the mastery. I like this part.
That stirs you to meet an enemy blade upon blade. Such is the way of the greatest of Jedi. Or perhaps it is investigating the mysteries of the galaxy, seeking out injustice and harm. Such is the way of the Jedi Watchman in the time of Ulic Keldroma and Exarch. Or perhaps your way lies upon the ancient mysteries, and to teach.
A weapon master. Weapon master.
It is not some great test you require to be what you strive to be. It is only your decision to find that path. From here on, you guide your destiny. But in order to take the
Prestige class, that's right.
Yes. Very well. I confess its nature eludes me. It's... Nothing more than... There is...
Never mind. Oh, I'm still in my... what do I want to do here? Dexterity, I guess. Skills. Or to persuade, like usual. I'm going to be able to persuade anyone to do anything. Okay. Knock down my penalties with dual wielding / double bladed. That'll be good. I can't get that yet. What level am I? Suppose my throw lightsabers got a good ability to have. There we go. Sweet. Can I get my clothes back on, please? The Jedi robe. My double-bladed lightsaber. So I've talked. I think I can actually get HK up. Goto.
Yes. Is there some... The fact we are even having a conversation is gratitude. Usually, my conversation... And, of course, there is much more screaming on the part of the listener. I am willing... There are several factors. There is the stabilization of Dantooine, the preservation of the restoration efforts on Telos, the political resolution on Onderon, the destruction of my yacht and of all my activities on Nar Shaddaa. But perhaps the offer of credits will spur you to act quicker, For every system you stabilize, I will reward you for your effort. Compassion and mercy. There is the stable. Dantooine is a vital if it's to the
Blah blah.
Telos is instrumental to the stability of the... Of course, since the destruction of the Paragas facility. Of course it was. If you had not gone there, if you had simply surrendered to the Sith, then... I hope you do not decide that the next thing, perhaps one must ask themselves at what point defending your... As long as your defense does not exterminate more than 50% of the...
Influence lost, Goto, like usual. But if I... Yeah, I guess I can go talk to what's his name. 1 second, Mira. Get out of my way.
Diagnostic. HK-47 activated. Running checks through primary systems. Assessment. It appears I have suffered considerable damage and dismemberment. I can feel all the cracks in my motivators. And my
Welcome
central
back.
control
Oh,
cluster
there's
seems to
T1N1.
have taken
Or
several
what's his name?
repeated blaster shots at close
T334.
range. How crude. Answer. I do not know, Master. It is curious that I was here, although this place does seem familiar.
Ooh.
Extrapolation. Perhaps someone was already in the process of rebuilding me. It may be I was needed for some task. Answer, if by okay, you mean the loss of almost all. Furthermore, I seem to have no discretionary control over my vocabulator, causing me to reveal my true function as an assassin droid of unrivaled sophistication. Answer, it seems you would know more than I. Reflection. Of course, for some reason, that does not alarm me. Still, the loss of my higher combat and assassination protocols is shameful. Answer, oh, that is impossible, Master. And regardless, I am a unique model. Why, to think that there would be other versions of me would... Statement. Master, I must inform you that your attempts at humor are... Resignation. Very well, Master. If you persist in your attempts at humor, I... Conclusion. You speak the truth. This discovery... Mockery. Am I all right? Oh, yes, Master.
Why, I'm fine.
Statement. I mean, I've only just been reactivated, only to find that there are substandard duplicates. But if they are, in fact, hunting you, then I look forward to the opportunity to meet the conclusion. So it seems I need you. Answer. It seems you... Recitation. Yes. Oh, how I... Answer. No, Master. I said it again. Answer. Answer.
Okay. I have HK-47 here.
Master, if you could indulge me for a moment, I must express some degree of... Perhaps my anticipation of working with one who served at Malachor 5 was too high. But you are countering all... Statement. Well, all your behavior up to this point suggests either strong atonement or... Statement. I suspected as much, Master. There are few who would discuss such things with an assassination. I mean, what use is there for communication in a...
Blah, blah,
You
blah.
remain silent about your past. I have seen the damage that repressing such things brings, and it is... Answer. Statement. Sometimes, Master, it is difficult for meatbags to... Explanation. You see, Master, assassination is such a verse. The repercussions of even the smallest lives, whether... Statement. Why your own life, Master? Your single life... Malachor 5 was an impressive act of destruction, but its impact on the lives of others in the galaxy was far more extreme. I mean, Master, you brought about the death of the Mandalorian race. I doubt they realize it yet, but you dealt them a blow. Retort. Oh, Master, I was only trying to bring death. Statement. Statement. Very well, Master. But